LF2020 and LF2090. Sit-to-stand lifts are extremely helpful for the caregiver for pivot transfers. They are designed to provide quick, safe assistance to those who have trouble standing. They are also ideal in helping to remove clothing or in dressing the resident. They are used when the resident can support approximately 60% of their weight and they can control their upper body. Sit-to-stand lifts are the most popular type of lifts now going into institutions. Lifts enable the caregiver to safely move or transfer the resident with confidence. This video will review the LF2020 and the LF2090 sit-to-stand electric lifts. A lift should always be used with two caregivers and only used for transferring a resident from one object to another. It should not be used for transporting or moving a resident from one location to another. Do not attempt any transfer without prior approval of the resident's healthcare provider. The lift is constructed of heavy gauge steel. Let's review the parts of your lift. Base, mast, lifting boom or suspension arm, padded knee pad, non-slip footrest or platform, push bar, actuator, control box, and hand pendant. Your control box contains two 12-volt batteries and a PC board. There is a reset button on the top. When the button is down, the lift won't operate or charge. By turning it clockwise, it will pop up. When the lift is not in use, the button should be pushed down. Otherwise, the battery will slowly drain. There are 5 openings on your battery pack. The actuator motor plugs in the third opening. The hand pendant plugs into the second opening. The charger plugs into the top opening. The lower 2 openings are not used. Your new lift should be initially charged for 10 to 12 hours. The lift is controlled by a hand pendant, which hooks on to the push bar for easy access. When you hit the up or down arrow on the hand pendant, the remaining charge will be reflected by the 3 charge indicator lights. 3 green lights indicate a full charge. You can also touch the battery testing button on the control box and the remaining charge will be shown. When the red light glows, you must recharge the battery. You will also get an audible low voltage warning beep for low battery charge. Recharging takes 3 to 4 hours from one green light. It takes approximately 7 to 9 hours to fully charge from the red light. Allowing the battery to run down to less than one green light can shorten the life of the battery or damage the battery. Remember, your red reset button must be in the up position for charging. Insert charging plug into the charging port on the control box. All lights on the battery indicator should be on while charging. The red charge light will go out when the battery is fully charged. Do not charge the battery for more than 12 hours. This may shorten the life of the battery. Batteries generally need to be replaced every 12 to 18 months on average. Unplug the charger before operating the lift. The LF2020 lift will not operate while charging. The weight capacity of the LF2020 lift is 400 pounds. The weight capacity of the LF2090 is 600 pounds. This is clearly marked on the boom. Never exceed this weight capacity for your safety and for that of your resident. The lift is equipped with a safety chip that will sound if you try to lift too much weight for the motor. The lift will emit 4 quick beeps and then stop if you try to exceed the weight limit. There is a very simple device for spreading the legs. Simply press one lever to open and the other lever to close. The device is ergonomic and intuitive to use. You will notice that the base legs are very low to the ground. There are only 4 inches above the finished floor for the LF2020 and the LF2090 models. This allows the lift to accommodate low beds. The knee pad height is easily adjustable. The resident's knees should align just over the top of the knee pad and touching the knee pad. Choose an appropriate sling to use with your sit-to-stand lift, such as a deluxe sit-to-stand padded sling, sit-to-stand buttock strap, or toileting sling. How to make a transfer from a seated position. From bed to wheelchair with a deluxe sit-to-stand padded sling. Position the sling behind the back with the 2 red pads under the arms and the single red lumbar pad against the small of the back. Make sure the adjustment straps are on the outside. Cross the padded sling below the chest and secure using the buckle, adjusting for comfort as required. Place the two loops through the black strap to form an H in front of the resident. Push the lift towards the resident. Open the base of the lift. The sit-to-stand lift can be used with the casters either locked or unlocked. Position the resident's feet on the foot platform and knees against the knee pad. Attach the sling straps to the hooks on the lift. For a taller resident, use the hook closest to the outer edge of the grab bar. Residents should hold handrails and lean back slightly. For residents who cannot hold the handles, have him or her hold their arms around the chest. Press the up button until the resident's body has completely left the bed. The resident's knees may move away from the knee pad when they are upright. Close the base. When transferring to a wheelchair, be sure that the wheels of the wheelchair are locked in place. Position resident over wheelchair. After resident is lowered to wheelchair, unhook all attachments. Using a padded sling with additional sit-to-stand buttock strap. The same process would be used from a chair. Some residents feel more secure with the use of a buttock strap. Slide this strap under legs, midway under thighs. Attach deluxe sit-to-stand padded sling to front hooks and buttock strap to second hooks on lift. Using a toileting sling to transfer from a bed. A toileting sling also provides additional security and is ideal for use with a sit-to-stand lift. Position the sling behind the back with the two red pads under the arms and the single red lumbar pad against the small of the back. Make sure the adjustment strap is on the outside. Cross the chest belt over the chest and secure using the buckle. Adjusting for comfort as required. Position the leg loops under and between the resident's legs. Cross leg loops through each other. Move the lift slowly towards the resident. Place feet on foot platform. Attach leg straps to front hooks, followed by upper straps to side hooks. Ensure that leg sections are positioned midway under the thighs to provide good support and greater comfort. Lumex LF2020. How to make a transfer from a seated position. This is a manual sit-to-stand lift. Position the lift in front of the resident. Lock casters. Have residents step on lift and pull themselves up to a standing position. Unfold seat cushions. Have residents sit and hold handrail during transfer. Reverse procedure when transfer is complete. Gram-filled Lumex lifts are designed for convenience and safety in resident transfers and to protect the caregiver from injury. They are also very easy to maneuver. As with any new piece of equipment, always practice using the lift before using it with residents. Practice transfers from bed to chair, chair to bed. Familiarize yourself with the product features. This is key to smooth operation. Bend your knees, use your leg muscles, and align your body with the feet apart so that your center of gravity is stabilized. Do not twist your spine. Know your resident's ability. This video should be used as a guide only. A manual was provided with your lift. This is also available online at www.grahamfield.com. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call tech support 800-347-5678, extension 3454, or 800-235-4661, extension 3454. Collectively, your call or inquiry will be supported by over 50 years of medical industry experience. Or you may email Graham Field support at tech@grahamfield.com.